welcome to the video today. It's great to see everyone today. We're going to be watching some true crime or some React stuff in general. A lot of these come from my Discord. So if you don't already know or aren't already a part of it, I have a Discord server. We have a React suggestions tab in that server in which people submit videos that they would love for us to watch on stream. And a lot of you get to watch the ones that you put on there during these. So join the Discord. As for you YouTubers, you've missed the live stream, but I stream almost every day except Sunday. Sometimes true crime, sometimes mostly not. And I like to think we have a good community here. But also, if you're on YouTube, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel that you watch this on, because I like to be told that's a great, I mean, yeah, true. That's true too. I like to be told I'm doing a good job. So I appreciate it. Let's get into the videos right now. Go my intro. Let's watch another video by Code Blue Cam. Our favorite. Was there a merch ad at the end of this one? Oh, you know there is, bro. Look at this guy. Oh, hold on. Pride flag. Where was that guy? Where was that guy? Who was in that preview? I need to see him. Whoa, what? Huh? Who the fuck is this? Why can't I see this guy? We're going, we're scrolling. Oh, wow, look at this. Wow, so cool. Damn. What's up, guys? Yeah, I like the police. All right, well, get ready for a beautiful merch ad.
In September 2023, an on-duty sergeant from the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department was traveling through a construction zone in his unmarked squad car when he spotted a Ford Explorer that closely resembled Indiana State Police vehicles. The driver, 23-year-old Jonathan Becker, wore a neon green uniform shirt with patches, similar to Indiana law enforcement attire. Jonathan soon pulled in behind the sergeant.
Wait, did I say the title of this? I didn't. What happens when a fake cop pulls over a real police sergeant? Sorry about that.
And activated his white and amber emergency lights,
Whoopsie.
signaling what appeared to be a traffic stop. In response, the sergeant pulled
Ain't
over.
no way, bro.
But Jonathan continued driving, turned off the lights, and was later seen in another construction area with workers dressed in similar attire. The sergeant asked Jonathan if he was a police officer, but Jonathan denied it and accused the sergeant of speeding in the construction zone. While they argued, the sergeant called for assistance from uniformed officers. As they spoke, the sergeant noticed John's tactical belt had a radio mic, a key ring with an Indiana State Police logo, and a black whistle, items commonly used by police officers.
Are you a police officer in the state of Indiana?
Is bro dipping? Bro.
Stop playing games.
Not very good at it, are you, man?
I already answered that question 5 or 6 times. Well, the reason I asked you before is because I wanted to make sure if you are a police officer. I already told you my answer. Stop.
Bro, that's like just raw. That's just tobacco. That's not even like the little Zin packs that are like packaged. That's just straight tar.
Correct? Yeah, because you flew past me going 80 miles an hour and it posted 55. Okay.
Yuck.
For no reason. How do I know you're not on your way to the call because your lights are on? What lights? You're not in a police car, a marked police car. Okay. And then you put your badge on to talk to me. Correct. And your gun. I didn't put my gun on. I have my gun with me because I'm a police officer. All right. Well, I didn't see your badge on. When I went by you in the car, you mean? Yep. You put it on to come talk to me? Correct. Yep. Because I wanted to make sure that you knew that before I just come up and start talking to you what was going on. All right. Okay? All right, go run me. Let's get this over with. Okay. Do you understand what's happening here and why I'm here to talk to you? Nope. You don't understand? Nope. Okay. Do you have responsibilities enforcing traffic law?
Just to be transparent here, I have dried mango, like organic mango, and it's like literally so hard to chew. So I'm gonna, it's the only ingredient. Like it's as good as it's gonna get, but it's very tough to chew because it's organic. So I'm gonna try to eat some of this. I'm sorry if if I look ridiculous.
I'm a flagger.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this brand either. It's really hard to eat these things, but I love dried mango, so.
Whenever we're in a construction zone, I do whatever they tell me to do.
Okay, has anybody tasked you with the responsibility to flash your lights at motorists on the road and tell them to slow down while you're driving?
What do we do?
Okay, what you're doing right now is stationary on the side of the road, trying to ensure the safety of people in a construction zone, right?
Yep.
Okay. You understand the difference between motoring public on 465, which is a busy interstate in Indianapolis.
I don't know what your point is here.
Okay, my point is, let's step back and look, okay? Would you agree that some people might think this looks like a police car? Or some kind of emergency vehicle?
What? No.
Okay. Like his car.
Okay.
Just like his car.
Which is
just
why
like his car.
Okay.
We all use
Which is
different
why I
types of
asked you
vehicles.
why you are essentially trying to enforce traffic law on the interstate.
Who said I was trying to do that?
Did you not activate your lights, what you said, to slow me down?
I did not.
You didn't activate your lights?
Nope, and there's a witness
Okay.
wherever he went.
You didn't activate these lights right in the front of your car?
Nope, my strobe lights, I did not.
Okay, what lights did you activate?
I didn't activate any lights.
Okay, so there's
Do you have any proof that I did?
two different stories you've given me. You said before.
Unfortunately, he's
Alright.
owning this cop
Well,
right
you
now.
said strobes. You
Okay.
told the warrant officer I thought
Okay, these lights that are right in the front that are
Did I flash my
strobing.
strobes? So
Lights-
now you have two different stories, okay? So now you
You
said
understand the
you
action
said
of these
headlights. So you
He's
said
unfortunately
headlights
eating
and
this cop
strobes.
up at the
So
moment.
which one?
I'm
We'll see what
asking
changes,
you-
but
I'm asking you what you
Okay.
activated, and you said you didn't activate
All right,
anything,
I'm
which is
done
not
talking to
accurate. Okay.
I'll talk to somebody else.
Have you ever been arrested?
I'll talk to somebody else. I'm done talking to you.
Can I use your laptop? Or do you have, well, you don't have one in there.
Yeah, I got one.
You got a laptop?
I'm the mark behind him.
John explained that he owns Indiana Traffic Operations, a company specializing in traffic control at construction sites to ensure the safety of construction crews.
I have plenty of guys that work with me. Cops, IPD guys. So
Okay, are you on for place for the rest?
John Traffic. Yep, it's him.
It's not like I'm not doing
And
it.
full details for search
And he saw the whole thing.
642.
I don't know what he's trying to gain out of it.
Do you have your ID on you?
Which one is the cop? Not this guy.
You need it? Well, he's saying you're a witness to this whole thing, so I should probably get it.
This dude, he drives by in his Jeep. We're going what? 60? And it's a 55 on Caitlin.
It was also discovered John was on probation for unlawful display of emergency lights on a vehicle.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Becker.
There it is.
Driver's license. Are you on probation?
Yeah.
You're on probation
You already know the answer to that
Hancock
question.
County?
You already know the answer
What are
to
you
that
on
question.
probation for?
You already know the answer to that question. You looked it up, so you already know.
Okay. What do you think he's on probation for? No, actually, I've never seen somebody on probation for it, but he's on probation for improper use of emergency lights.
It's not improper use. You need to reread that.
I'm not here to write you a ticket.
Okay, I know
What
that.
do you
but-
think the odds are that of
Okay,
all
hold
people?
on. Reverse. You said improper use. What did it say? Now you're implying to him that I use red and blue light.
I didn't imply anything.
You just told him, and so
You're
now
on-
everyone thinks they're.
Did you flash your lights when you were behind him?
No, I didn't.
Of emergency
I
lights
didn't.
on a
He
vehicle.
flew past.
Well, you're not the
me.
police. So guess what? If somebody flies past you, call the police.
What do you think the odds are that of all the people that I stopped to talk to for flashing their lights on the interstate,
He didn't flash him, but
whatever you want to call it,
he
bud,
flew by me
okay?
at 80
You're on-
miles
you're
an
on
hour, which
probation
would make
for unlawful display of
a
emergency
reason
lights
for us
on
to
a
believe that he
vehicle.
did
So,
something about it.
Yes, you probably know a lot about the statute.
I
But you
do.
probably, if you're on probation for that, shouldn't be on the interstate trying to slow traffic down. And this is your lucky day that the car that you try to do that to happens to be an unmarked police officer who happens to be working. Okay? So don't give me a hard time when you're on probation for something
Don't touch
related.
my car.
Okay?
I'm not touching your car. Stop touching my car.
You're lucky I don't tow it, which is within my purview.
Okay.
Okay?
Cops
I'm
eating
gonna
back
tell you what
now.
I'm gonna do. I've got your ID. You have this gentleman's information. I'm gonna make a police report.
Okay. Thank you
How
for
that
calling.
how that handles anything for your business based on what your current status is, I do not know. What is your probation officer's name?
I have to look at it.
You don't know who your probation officer is?
He's a real chill guy. I have to check in with him.
Okay.
That's usually good.
So I don't even.
No problem. My suggestion to you is this is probably a bad idea. Your intentions may have been good, but bad things happen when people start down that road. And I'm not talking about you having to flash into a police officer. I'm talking about people get pissed off. I legitimately was doing something that you have no idea what I'm doing. That's what we do for a living. It was just your bad luck that happened to be what I do for a living. Okay?
What, drive 80 miles an hour in a 55 and then weave in and out of traffic?
I'm not going
You did bad things, so it makes my bad thing okay, because you were doing a bad thing too.
to take advice from
I'm
somebody
just-
on
I'm just
probation for
asking
this,
you,
okay?
'cause
Right.
I'm not here to diminish what you do. I
If you're in like
appreciate-
an unmarked force or something like that, all right, cool. But you said you're in COVID investigation.
Not COVID, covert. Yes.
Okay.
I do. I'll tell you what I do for a living.
I heard COVID. So
Gotta find all those COVIDs out there. Stop right there.
I was
No,
like, okay.
I don't go after COVID violators, okay?
What does that even mean? Does he think they're stopping people who
Like he's trying
don't
to
have
cut
the
him so many
vaccination?
breaks. I was mad when I heard about this. I wasn't even here.
We go after people. We do gun crime investigations. I need people to not know that I'm the police. That's what we do for a living. So, no, I don't normally waste any of my time, but you pique my curiosity, flashing your lights at me. I understand now you say you didn't flash any lights or whatever, and it must have just been my random luck that I came up here to talk to you and you happen to be on probation. I have no idea who you are. I have nothing against you. I'm just telling you, it's a bad idea to be on the interstate flashing your lights at people.
Put the mask on now.
Are they together? Is
I
this,
think so. The skinny one with glasses drives that.
Somebody
car.
may-
He does have red and
Yeah.
blue. I've never seen this one with lights on, but I've seen him at the crew car wash, and I could have swear I saw
Well, it's pretty-
steady burns that are red and blue.
It's like, it's clear what they're doing. Like, you're wearing you got a thin blue line plate cover, you're wearing a thin blue line hat. Like,
Come on, man. We all know, whether you want to admit it or not, what you're trying to do. There's a place
what am I
for that.
trying to do?
Apparently, based on what you're saying, you're trying to get me to slow down, okay? It's not your job, unfortunately, today.
Well, you're
Maybe
the
it will be
police.
in the
You shouldn't
future.
be driving like that anyway.
It's not your call. You don't know what
No,
I'm doing.
it's not my fault. But you,
So then
Yeah,
don't
nobody
know.
drives 80 on a highway.
And that was not due regard. And I'm sure he can vouch for me. That was not due regard.
if I saw this car coming up behind me and I couldn't see the plate, I couldn't see the lights, I would 100% think it was a cop, like an out-of-county cop.
Weaving
Mr.
in and out.
Becker,
Oh, no. Hold
listen
on.
to
You
me.
had your piece.
I will
I'm
not
gonna
be
have
I think most people without a
Okay.
like an education on what the police look like
know what I
You're the
wouldn't know the
police.
difference.
I'm not even the police, dude.
So what was I
And
doing?
then you asked me 20
Explain
times.
to me what I was doing.
Weaving in and out of traffic,
No.
no signal, and speeding.
What was I
with
doing?
no due regard.
What was I looking for?
I don't care what you were looking for.
How? So that is
You're
not your
driving
place.
with no due regard.
That is not accurate. How do you
Exactly.
know? Was I
So maybe you
following a
should have
murder
somebody-
suspect?
So maybe
Was I following a murder suspect?
that's your business.
Was I following a murder suspect?
Obviously not. You were
Was I
following me.
How do you know?
Because you followed me here.
How do you
If
know?
you follow that murder you'd be following him right now. You wouldn't be talking to me,
You make
right?
my point for me, okay? Your actions, okay? Look it up. In the state of Indiana, when you take action,
Cop's getting
on
his ass
someone,
now.
you take
The
another
probation
action,
really turned the
okay?
tide here.
When you take action like on the interstate.
Like unfortunately the kid was actually like kind of getting the cop before they looked him up. And then he just has probation for the exact same thing he's being questioned for. And it's like, dude, are you fucking stupid? What are you doing?
Flipping your lights on like
I mean,
this,
even these
so
guys
I
are
can
like,
chain
what the,
reaction.
what are you
You don't know
doing?
what I was doing. Okay, you didn't
You've
know
got-
I was a
you're
police officer.
literally
You thought I was
in
somebody
trouble
driving
for
on
it.
the interstate, coming off the interstate onto
Man,
state
maybe
roads,
just one,
right?
maybe just one
What I'm saying
white
is
flash.
it's not your police to enforce those traffic laws. I understand your heart, your intention might have been in the right place. I don't know. I have no idea what your deal is with Hancock County. What I'm saying is that's
I need
a
to
bad
flash my
idea.
light at
It
one
turns out
pedestrian
you're
just to get a
trying lecture me
fix.
on something that You don't know what our job is and what I was doing, okay? I understand you didn't know I was a police officer.
You guys
there
do
are
your
a lot
thing.
of police
I'm just
cars.
asking you to drive with due regard. All right. That's all-
Why is
that's
he
all I
talking to
want.
this cop like he's the one that pulled him over? He's like, are you witnessing this shit? This guy's like, what the fuck is happening?
Your place.
It's not your plate. You're a citizen. I'm sorry. You can drive down the street and want it all
So,
day.
I'm
It's not your job.
I'm not asking you to give me a lecture. I'm here just explaining to you. Actually, I was out here working. I understand now. You think whatever.
This cop probably thinks he's in an alternate reality right now with this guy being like,
Yeah, but you drove with no due regard. You gotta watch your speeding, young man.
Jack, jackass
I don't like
driving down the road going 50.
It doesn't matter. It's not your job.
I'm not here to give you a ticket, okay?
I understand that.
I suppose
You
I
might get
could.
one.
I haven't been to traffic court in a long time. I know where it's at. I know how to give a ticket. I know they're expensive now, and I'm not trying to tax you like that, okay? You have to understand, you're trying to, in this conversation, justify what you're saying you're not doing. Anyway, I'm gonna snap a couple pictures of your vehicle. I've already got your information. You're free to go. Do you have any questions for me?
I just need a copy of your business card.
I don't have a business card with me. I've already told you my name. I'm making a report.
But you have a copy of the report.
I do not provide copies of the report. You have a report number. Can you just pull a number and then write it down for me?
You just run it 3012 as an organizational plate?
No, it took me a while to get it, but it is like an LF plate.
Like a
is the
supporter
code.
plate?
No, it's a law enforcement plate.
Just humor me and run it 3012 on an OR.
Yeah, it has to be.
What the?
It's 3012
3012.
law enforcement plate.
Bro. You're joking, dude. Bro made his license plate as close as he could to a cop one.
Just humor me and
Yeah.
run it 3012
He's the guys who are putting eyes as their usernames instead of L.
on an OR.
Yeah, it has to be.
Why are there so many cop larpers? Probably because being a cop technically requires a clean record going into it. People who are charged with felonies aren't being a cop. Period. Most crimes mean you don't get to be a cop, period. That also, and you are required to complete the training and pass the educational aspect. Not that those are like crazy, but it's still a requirement and people fail those things. And there is a level of sought after power and respect that cops have that people want. And some people want that and don't get it and can't get it because they don't qualify, and then they do their best to try to emulate that. And you get John Traffic over here.
It's 3012.
Did he say how he has
yeah.
what was it, like Warren, like Michigan City or whatever it was?
Yeah, so Warren County, Williamsport is way out west, damn near to
Did
Illinois.
he say how he has that plate?
I don't know, but this comes back on a brown 2000. That thing is not 2000.
John claimed he purchased the vehicle several months prior, along with the equipment inside. Officers observed a radar gun, a radio box, light siren box, and a mounted computer in plain view.
John Police.
All of which appeared clean and functional.
It's your stuff.
Yeah, like whatever.
If it's over 30 days, I'm gonna tow it.
I'm fine just making a report and going on with my day because I don't want.
John Police is here.
Not how I like spending my.
Something with the date that you bought the car to show me that it's not older than 30 days.
Oh, I got a tent tag.
Perfect.
Do you see what this says? Please display this portion in the rear vehicle window. Does it say anywhere on there to put a plate off of another car and just drive around with it?
Which
It doesn't.
Which you can do. I'm just saying. You obviously, if you know.
My bad.
My
My
bad.
bad.
You gotta have the paperwork.
While retrieving the vehicle registration,
He's making fun of his ass in front of him.
My bad. My bad.
You gotta have the paperwork.
While retrieving the vehicle registration, since the plates were linked to a different vehicle, officers noticed a Glock magazine, 2 pairs of handcuffs in the passenger door, and what appeared to be tactical vest and body armor in the back seat.
Uh-oh.
It's a handcuff
Recording.
cord.
Here we go.
You do security. Do you understand that doing security means you cannot put someone in handcuffs? That's what the real police do, is put
Okay.
people in handcuffs.
Yeah, I understand that.
There's no firearm in here, but there's a magazine and bullets.
Yeah, well, I got obviously clean this out because I just transferred everything to my other
It's getting
car.
really awkward now.
There's no gun. I have a Glock. It's 19.
Where's it at?
But I can't carry it, right? Because I'm on probation.
You know your business better than us.
Okay, well,
I I haven't looked at, I don't know
Pretty sure I have
what
to
the
tell
conditions.
you, I can't have a firearm. I don't have a firearm.
I'm just telling you, I don't
It's at
know
the
the
house,
conditions of your
and it's
probation.
secured.
There's probably people who have conditions of probation that say, like, if I'm working, I can. Maybe across the board. I mean, it's only a C misdemeanor that you're on probation for, so
Yeah,
I don't know that I've ever encountered somebody on
That's a
probation
nothing
for a C
burger, pretty much.
misdemeanor, So, and I don't do probation, so I'm just gonna say you probably know your business and your risk better than sure it's there. But I'm gonna go down that route. Have a nice day.
As the sergeant and officers left the area, John was seen taking pictures of their vehicles. Given the odd and suspicious nature of the situation, the sergeant decided to dig further. After the incident, the sergeant reached out to other law enforcement agencies to see if they were aware of similar interactions with John. He received a photograph from June 2022 showing John directing traffic for churchgoers leaving a service. The photo had been taken by someone who was concerned that the vehicle John was using resembled a fake Indiana State Police vehicle. The investigation deepened as the sergeant reviewed footage from August 2022, recorded during the funeral procession of an Elwood police officer killed in the line of duty. Amid the procession of police vehicles with flashing emergency lights, one vehicle stood out, a car operated by John, equipped with red and white emergency lights bearing a license plate that read, Indiana Traffic Operations. However, the sergeant would soon learn that John made his day-to-day activities well known to the world. Police discovered numerous photos on his public Facebook profile showing him dressed in attire similar to law enforcement uniforms. His bio listed him as the owner of Indiana Traffic Operations LLC since September 2022, though he later removed this information. Among the posts on his page,
the Gaster sound?
22, though he later removed this information. Among the posts on his page was a photo of John changing a flat tire, but what drew attention was his utility belt, which clearly displayed a firearm. Police subsequently reviewed John's TikTok page, Indy Traffic Cops, which contained hundreds of videos showcasing police vehicles, including his own fleet. In one video, John proudly displayed the interior of a Dodge Charger equipped with emergency lights, and a silver IMPD police badge was visible. While these badges were never publicly available, they could be acquired by retiring officers. Following the incident where he pulled over the sergeant, John appeared to change his TikTok
Or it could be fucking fake.
Additionally, police found his company's Facebook page, where several posts featured law enforcement-related hashtags. The investigating sergeant believed these posts conveyed a misleading impression that Indiana Traffic Operations was connected to official law enforcement agencies or activities. The company's website was also reviewed, revealing several professionally taken photos of John. The sergeant particularly noted the images where John was standing in a public roadway, directing or possibly obstructing traffic, despite there being no apparent reason for his presence there. In addition, police found John's Instagram page, where his bio stated he was the owner of a page called Law Enforcement's. The account featured over 2,000 posts displaying law enforcement-related vehicles. The sergeant conducted a record search too, and confirmed John had never been a police officer with the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department or any other agency. However, he had participated in the IMPD's Explorer program as a high school student in 2016, a detail confirmed by old YouTube videos on his channel, along with other law enforcement-related content. With that, his interactions with real police officers stretch back to 2021, when John was stopped for operating a silver Dodge Charger, outfitted with equipment mimicking that of unmarked police vehicles. Items like handcuffs and an Ohio State Highway Patrol sticker were discovered. John was cited and warned about driving a vehicle designed to impersonate law enforcement. By April 2023, John was stopped again, this time for moving violations. A different Dodge Charger, now with state police-style decals, carried a firearm on the passenger seat and tools associated with emergency responders. When officers asked John at the time about the color of the lights on the Charger, he replied, "Get a warrant." In May 2023, a sergeant reviewed footage from another agency showing John arriving at an accident scene before first responders. He blocked a lane of traffic and walked freely among injured parties, police officers, and firefighters. At one point in the footage, both a police sergeant and a firefighter appeared confused about John's identity and his presence at the scene. The investigation also revealed John had owned 22
super bad.
most of which were police models. Only 4 were active at the time of the inquiry. Based on several of these factors, the investigating sergeant who was initially pulled over by John concluded that John had falsely portrayed himself as a law enforcement officer. On October 17, 2023, the state of Indiana filed a probable cause affidavit. After a review, probable cause was established and a warrant for John's arrest was issued. The following day, records show that John had been taken into custody.
The hat stays on,
Ultimately,
folks.
John was charged with impersonation of a public servant, a level 6 felony offense. He had also received a Class C infraction for operating a motor vehicle with a false plate, and he was released a few days later on a $250 cash bond. But the story didn't end there. Just over a year later, John dug himself into deeper shit. He was arrested once again, this time for felony impersonation of a public servant and unlawfully carrying a handgun in his white Ford F-150.
Oh my God, dude, just stop.
On his TikTok page shortly before the arrest.
Just stop, bruh.
I think this ship has sailed, but why didn't he just apply to be a police officer? Visit codebluecam.com.
Yeah, low key.
Family, friends, and enemies with top-notch
Hello, everyone. Show your pride. Yeah, why not just have tried to be a police officer, bro? It's so crazy. I mean, something clearly was preventing him from doing so, either his own means or his inability to pass to be one, but that was crazy. The first like 3 or 4 minutes was John Officer actually like kind of eating up this undercover cop, but then the probation violation really turned it all around. What a silly guy.